Well, hello. It is me, Brandon. We are here for Conversation Corner number 3. We're not in my normal corner because we're trying to show off a couple of quick things here. Number one, I found these, and oh my god. I mean, I had to share because they might be the cutest little family. They were not even at the same place. They were at the same store, yes, but they were all scattered throughout the store. And I had to play a little game of like a scavenger hunt to try to find these guys. I didn't know they were there, just that as I was shopping, I kept finding more, and the cart just became filled, and then I had to go through the whole store and make sure there were no more. This is everything. But oh, aren't they the cutest? I thought so. Okay, while we're at that, behind me here we have the fiddle leaf plant. I'm gonna stand up and go over here so I can explain if you guys can see. Fiddle leaf. So that's the fiddle leaf plant right there. So you can see it's fairly tall and leafy, you know, and very healthy and happy. And it's gonna have to stay that way. So one of the things that I've kind of come to conclusion with this conversation, corner number 3 here, is that we are not gonna be moving as much as I thought. I'm gonna move a few of these chairs. I'm gonna move like my bed and our electronics, and that's probably gonna be it. I don't know how long this adventure is going to last. So therefore, I'm not necessarily going to like take everything. Now is the debate of, okay, well, what do I keep and what do I store? Like, what do I store and what do I get rid of? Because historically, for those of you who might know me, every time I move, I tend to shed off a ton of stuff, just give away for free, for fun. And we now have family coming over in 1 week to kind of go through here and pick through some of the stuff that we're going to be giving away so that you know, we can start to kind of lighten the load, I guess, and then figure out what we need to store. But most of these plants, I think, are gonna have to be given away. I cannot find a timeline that gets this plant to another location, literally 24 hours drive away, safely. And I'm not gonna, just because I want to go on an adventure does not mean I need to subject this poor plant to said adventure. So for as much as I love Mr. Fiddleleaf here, and it has been such a great plant, such a loyal little plant, aren't you? You're just so cute. Yes, you are. You're just the cutest. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring it. I just don't think I think it's selfish of me to try to do that. And so that's kind of, I've been grappling with that all week. So, you know, there's the fiddle leaf. So yeah, what's next? Oh my gosh, so much driving this week. It's just been one of those weeks where it makes me remember California life is very drive. Just everyday driving, so many drivings. And so many near-death experiences. Only like 2, I think, this week. So that wasn't bad, right? But still, you know, like tire, you know, almost killed me blowing up earlier in the week. That was fun. Crazy cars on the freeway racing each other today. That was fun. So I wasn't one of them. I was just in the middle as they were zipping around. So, you know, I'm not going to miss that. I think the driving here, just the culture of constantly driving, it's wearing thin on me now. It's getting to the point where it's like, okay, I get it, you know, I get the lifestyle. I love driving, I do. But there's a point when I don't, you know? So that's where we're at now. Okay. So not moving as much, probably giving away a lot. We've checked that box. You've met the fiddle leaf plant there, and we've met the aliens. We've checked that box. So much driving. We've checked that box. 2 more topics real fast. Work has been a whole thing. So now that I've decided to stay with this company that I thought I was going to leave, I have to work harder. Like I'm actually being told that like I am not anywhere near where I need to be as far as like my work. So yeah, I may have chosen to stay with a company that's probably possibly likely gonna let me go anyways. at some point. So hence the packing light. I may not be there for long. I, as an employee, have very strong rights in this state that makes it, I guess, harder to, get rid of quickly. The moment I step foot on other soil, I lose those rights, and I think that there's tactic there. So, I got to be aware of that. I just have to be realistic with the fact that, I might be stepping into a bit of a trap. They may never have wanted to keep me, and may not have expected me to take this relocation option, to be honest with you. And so now there might be a good growing case being created to make sure that that never happens. But hey, I'm gonna roll with it. That's hence why I'm not rushing. I'm not gonna be moving anytime soon because they might let me go before we even get to Christmas, and wouldn't that be fun? So I'm realistic in the fact that nobody has a secure job in this world. Nobody, not a single person. I don't care who you are, and I don't care how good you are. Somebody will do the job cheaper, or using ChatGPT, they'll do it, more effectively. So it's you just have to accept the fact that that's part of the adventure, I guess. But yeah, I'm not going to move all the way out there with so much stuff and then feel trapped. So that's definitely a realization that I've had this week, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to be very light, very nimble. So that's cool. Definitely going to rent this house out because I do not want to sell this house. I am not finished with this house yet. I have unfinished business here, so got to do that. Next topic. It's funny in that making huge life-changing choices like this, I end up developing stronger friendships with people. It's never who I intend. It's I think in my mind, I'm gonna make stronger friendships with this person or this person or this person, but that's never what ends up happening. It always ends up being kind of something different from left field, and this always tends to happen right as I'm getting right as I'm in the decision phase of moving and changing my life or something. And I don't know. I think it's that I tend to, I'm open to it. I put out the openness to the universe that I kind of need some friends to kind of help guide me through this kind of thing. And then I just see what the universe brings me. And it's I hope that it's going to bring me this person and this person, but it doesn't. And instead, it brings me this person and this person, and they're better. They're not better, but they're a better fit for what I need now. Surprisingly, I guess I don't know. I think maybe because of that openness, that I'm open to look. The universe needs to send me whatever is needed, right? That's a good place to be in. So, all right, I think we've made it through my whole list. Yeah, so I guess we'll see where that goes. I'm again sending out open energy to the universe is probably a better way to go for a lot of things. So lesson learned there. Okay, aliens. I don't know what I'm gonna do with. Obviously, these guys have to come with me. That's not a problem, right? They have to come. But the fiddle leaf is literally gonna break my heart to not bring this plant with me, actually hurt me. I am going to cry. I'm not lying. There are going to be tears. There are already tears being shed over this plant. It's a plant, I know, but it's the most meaningful relationship that I have that's non-human right now, if that makes sense. And so to me, it's almost like me trying to communicate with an alien. It's the closest I've had to communicating with something that's alien, is this plant. We get each other. Oh, it's gonna be really hard to not bring it, but I don't think I can bring it. And that's ooh. So yeah, we're gonna grapple with that for months, just months. That's gonna be it's funny. Again, I fixate. There's a million things going on in my life, and I fixate on one thing. Not even anything I can do anything about right now. I can't do shit about this right now, right? This is all something that's going to be way later in the future. But I'm so fixated on this part right now that nothing else matters to me. Literally nothing else. It's just this plant. All that's on my mind every day right now is, okay, if I did this with the fiddle leaf, what if I did that? What if I did this? What if I tried this? What if I tried that? What if I tried this? it's a weird place to be mentally, and that I literally only have like 3 scenarios. I can only play them so many times. It's like I'm listening to 3 songs on repeat. I gotta mix this up, man. So yeah. All right. Farewell.